Alright, welcome back guys to the YouTube channel. So today we'll be talking about SPY. I want to do a deep dive on the price action, talk about what happened last week and also my game plan from next week as well. We've been having a great price action all together in the market, but the greatness of this price action is mainly to the downside. So we pretty much be dealing with a strong selling pressure with all the news regarding tariff and Trump being a driver of those moves so far for the market since he took office. And if we look at the price action here, so we have the all-time high at this level, and since then, we'll be pretty much selling off to the downside. And you can see since that candle, the only green candle we have is only this candle, and you can see how small the green candle is, pretty weak, and you can clearly see that the selling pressure is to the downside. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for the last 7 weeks, only one green candle, and it's also a weak candle as well. So this right here, there's no doubt that the sellers are definitely in control, and that's why we've been selling up pretty heavily. And if we look at this last candle right here, which is a weekly candle, again I'm on the weekly time frame, that's a strong selling pressure. This the whole week we try to push higher, and we have a reversal of the strong selling pressure, which is really interesting. You can also see the volume that actually back that selling pressure as well. One of the highest volume I've seen so far in the market. So this right here, that's a strong move to the downside, and that made a lot of fear in the market. But hey, if you're an option trader like me, you know that no matter how the market moves, no matter the direction, we can still find an opportunity to make money. Alright, so if you trade option, we could always be in a position to make money when the market goes to the downside, and you can also be in a position to make money when the market goes to the upside. So we can actually be in different positions, no matter the direction, and be able to make money. And now I'm going to talk about what I'm looking in the market, where I think the market can go, and the possible play or game plan I'm looking to actually catch on SPY. So one thing we have to be aware of, right? So the market went from being at all-time high to be in correction phase. And now we are in a verge to get into a bear market area. From the all-time high right here to here, we're down about 10%, and that was about correction. And now we're about to hit 20%. From when we closed on Friday, we're pretty much down about 17%, 18%. So if we drop about another 2 or 3%, then we'll probably get into a bear market area. And I'm really curious to see if the market will make another push to get down to that bear market area, or the market will bounce before that. Nevertheless, you can see I have a small demand at this level. So when we get into that zone right here, we'll pretty much be inside a bear market territory, but you can still have a nice bounce in this area right here. The main target I have to the downside, if we keep having the selling pressure, especially if when we get into the bear market territory, then that's gonna be the 480. The 480 is the all-time high back in 2022. This is a key level that I think the market can actually be drawn to all the way here. So I have that first zone right here that needs to be destroyed by the sellers. But if the seller are not able to actually destroy that bounce, we're probably gonna come back and try to reclaim the 520. But if the seller are strong enough to actually destroy that zone, then we definitely have room to go all the way down to the 480, sorry. And from that level, from what we closed on Friday to there, that's about 5%. Alright, and we will need about 3% to clear that zone, and another 2% to get to that 480 level, which is the possible target that the market can actually push for. And again, for the 480 that we're talking about, that target, and you can look at here, this is pretty much the all-time high in 2022. Right, that's how we actually hit, and we start moving to the downside. And we for the market to actually go for a new all-time high, we have to go there again and break that level to actually continue the uptrend, and that's what happened. And now it seems like we're back again near that level, and we can definitely have enough room to actually retest that level and bounce. Definitely, when we get it on that level, I'll probably be looking for a nice buying opportunity, because I think this level will be able to actually hold for a while. And if we might be having a whole bear market for the whole 2025, I said either bounce at this level and then actually go for a break to go and try to go lower. Alright, But so far, I think we can actually go down here to the 480, and that's require another 5% move. So I want to see how if the market move another 5% move straight away to the 480. That would definitely create another wave of panic in the market and also create a lot of good buying opportunity to the upside for the long term. So if you're a long term investor, now it's a good time to start looking for the best company that you want to start chipping in. You don't need to go full size at once because we don't know if we are in the beginning of the bear market. But what you want to do is to actually trying to be able to identify the company that you want to be dealing with over the long term and start to accumulate those stock at a cheaper rate over time and just average down. And if it's for the long term, then those companies will definitely recover. And we saw from the past that the market always recover a crash. So definitely, if you trust the company, if they are good fundamentals, those are good companies to actually invest long term in. But again, the 480 big target to actually get in. But from Friday, we actually entered that sneaky demand zone. Now I'm looking forward to see if the buyer will be able to defend that level for a bounce. If not, then I'll be home for 480 to 480, and near 480, I'm definitely a buyer for the dip. And inside demand 2, I'll also be looking for possible buying opportunity. But I'm only trying to actually take that bounce if I think buyers are showing some type of presence, because after that some story pressure, we can easily have a bounce to have a relief early bounce, because this was a strong selling pressure. A lot of sell orders were hit and also a lot of stop loss as well. So we'll be interested to see where we open on Monday. If we open with another gap down, go straight to the 480, then it's gonna be really painful for the buyers and people who are not used to the bear market. That's why it goes. The market go to the upside, and when you go to the downside, it's really aggressive. You can see for the past 7 weeks, only one green week, and the meaningless green week. But it's almost like a doji candle, so no strength at all. But those red candle, really nasty, really powerful. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about SPY. Let me know in the comment what stock you're watching, and also what do you think about the market. Do you think we pretty much be trading in the bear market for the whole 2025, or we pretty much gonna recover here and go make a new all-time high again? Let me know in the chat. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's so much video coming out. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification as well. Thanks for watching.